Professor Edwards. As you all are aware of, I mentioned earlier about a criminal named the Barefoot Bandit, aka Colton Harris, who was captured on CNN News. Now, he was known for two criminal activities: breaking into people's houses and carjacking. Now, those are the two I'm going to cover: house invasion robbery and carjacking. Now, the first one is house invasion robbery, which I have an example, an article right here of what we can do to try and prevent this kind of home invasion robbery from happening. Now, this is from the article. According to police statistics, one of the most frightening and dangerous crime occur to a family is home invasion robbery. Now, a lot of you are asking, what is home invasion robbery? It's when the robber forces their way into the occupant's home, hotel or apartment room to commit a robbery. They work more often at night or on weekends when the house isn't empty. The home invader sometimes targets the resident as well as the dwelling, such as a woman living alone or a rich old person or a known drug dealer. They enter your house as either a delivery person or an installer or a repair vendor just to get access to the house. Usually the home invader is prepared with such tools such as handcuffs, rope, duct tape, and firearms. Now, the robber will usually cut the phone lines and leave his victims bound and incapacitated. Once he achieves that, he will break into the house, force the said victims to open the vault, their safe, and empty said valuables contained inside, and also force you to drive to the bank and empty the money out of your ATM account. Now, there are some steps to prevent this event from occurring. Now, the first one is to install solid core doors, heavy-duty locks, and window security devices. Those will help make sure he doesn't try to break in at all times. Now, the next one is you must lock all the doors, windows, and garages. Never leave it unlocked, not even for a minute. Because the second you do, he'll break in, he'll steal whatever he wants, ransack the place a little, and pretty much destroy everything you know and care about. Now, use the door peephole before opening the door. It helps. When you see through the hole who it is, then let him in. Don't just immediately hear the sound of someone knocking or the ring of the doorbell. Look through the hole first. Use the porch light at night to see clearly outside if you hear something, like a noise near your trash can or something. Never open the door to solicitors or strangers. I know you learned this from kindergarten, but I'm reminding you, just in case some of you have forgotten. Call the police if you see anything suspicious, and alert any nearby neighbors of anything suspicious. Because if something happens, then they won't be able to do anything about it unless they are notified. Hold a family meeting to discuss security plans. You want your family to be safe. You got to make sure you tell them exactly what to do should this ever happen. And also set the home alarm at night so that if something happens, if he breaks in the window, if he barges through the door, the alarm will go off, and then you guys will have a chance to escape. Now, the other crime that he was also is considered dangerous is carjacking. Now, let me ask you, how many of you have a car right now? Let me see a show of hands. Come on. All right. So, a majority of you have cars. Now, according to this is coming from another article that I have involving vehicle break-ins. It took place in Northern Carolina. The article contains a police officer named G. Wayne Cyrus. He made a report about this so-called break-ins. The other crime that is considered dangerous is carjacking. According to police statistics, they said you had better lock the doors at all times if you want to keep your electronics safe at all costs. There were 128 vehicle break-ins in Northern Carolina in 2009. According to the crime report, Police Chief G. Wayne Cyrus had presented the commissioner that early this month there were more vehicle break-ins than house and business break-ins. Cyrus said that residents can take steps to reduce the number of vehicle break-ins by 2 easy steps. First, lock your car doors. I know you're just going inside for a meeting or something, but keep your doors locked. And make sure your valuables are out of sight. If they see something in the car, they'll break the window and steal it just for the heck of it. Be sure to give the police the serial tracking number on the device if they happen to steal it, so they can trace it to the person who stole it or who possibly sold it. He probably sold it by now, to get a quick buck. The most common things that are stolen: cell phones, GPS units, and your stereo. You don't want to end up not close to these stolen rights. Our family will be safe and protected from anyone who may try to break into your house or in your car once you follow these. When you accomplish this, there will be less crime activity in your own community. You should organize a neighborhood watch program. This program will help keep an eye out for criminal activity and make sure that the car break-in and the house break-in will not happen. Spread this message to your friends, your neighbors, family members, anyone, so that they can be safe too, so that this doesn't just have to be your problem. You'll be able to sleep well at night knowing that you're safe, that your criminal activity will drop. Try and volunteer to help make your neighborhood a safe place. Because if you do, you, your family, and everyone around you will be able to sleep well at night knowing that they are safe.